Welcome back to Mario and Luigi, Bowser's Inside Story. I'm Yami no Senshi.
And I'm Phoenix.
And are you ready for Fight Night at the castle?
Yes. We're gonna do this. We're gonna fight everybody.
We got a double boss fight ahead for this video. Remember last time the Dark Star took over Bowser's form, swallowed Princess Peach for no reason, and is now searching for Fawful.
Just punching his way through the castle.
Creating convenient shortcuts for us.
He looks a bit different.
Got some snazzy new threads.
Oh, he's got the Dark Star logo on his body, or shirt, or whatever.
Proper branding is very important to villains in this game. Fawful's been leaving his mark all over the Mushroom Kingdom.
So did the Dark Star leave its mark on him, or is he gonna leave his mark on the Dark Star?
It's a joint partnership.
Oh, okay. They have to come up with like a merger logo. It's like the Dark Star logo with silly glasses on it.
I mean, it could be worse. You could have merged with American Airlines or something. I don't know, with the whole vacuum helmet thing, it might have been a hostile takeover. Seized some of the Dark Star's assets.
So I guess maybe all those crazy pinball machinery and stuff inside kind of was for this thing? It's like the machinery for transforming the castle?
Makes a little bit more sense that way. Clearly Fawful had this ready in advance.
Yeah.
I'm not doing the joke again. Bowser's still alive. You know what comes next.
No, he's really dead this time, right?
He's not dead. We have to get on the boats and ford the adrenaline stream or whatever it is.
And lose all your oxen. No saving.
Nope.
Only boats.
Because your punishment for losing is you lose a couple coins. Though I guess the boss fights can be a little challenging. Those segments do get harder, but I didn't really feel like there was anything worth showing off.
The same old stuff, just trickier patterns slightly.
If you want to see that, just go find a decent LP of Ikaruga.
Don't think it's quite that intense.
It's color-coded. That's pretty awful and kind of boring.
But now we get to be Giant Bowser again. It's been quite a while.
The last one was the train. It was a while ago, but it was the last time we really had a big chunk of Bowser time.
Yeah, because he was stuck in the safe until, like, just recently.
We get to fight Super Peach's castle. It's our last giant battle, but it's a good one.
I think he missed.
Depends what he was aiming for.
He was aiming for the sun. Oh, no, wait.
He dropped a black hole right behind Bowser.
I still think it probably would work better if he just shot it at Bowser.
And this is our first gimmick for this fight. There's a black hole behind Bowser, and you can get knocked into it. It'll actually suck you in every turn as well. So it's more important than ever to block damage.
And you have to slide over and over again, which I think was one of the really hard things for you to do with the emulator.
A little bit. I dropped my screen resolution, which helped a little bit. One little trick to this fight is if you burn the castle, at least the first time, you get a free mushroom. After this, it's not guaranteed. There's a random chance of it happening.
So the mushroom was the only thing making the castle hot?
In my test recording, I got one mushroom. In this one, I get more than one.
Yay! It'd kind of be cool if instead of being like an item that you used, if it was just when you did that, he shot the mushroom up and then Bowser just like caught it in his mouth and just ate it immediately.
It's more useful to have it as a healing supply, because otherwise you don't have any healing for these.
Yeah. Your healing would be to use fire on him and hope that you get a mushroom.
Maybe. If you do get knocked into the black hole, which you will if you get lasered, you cannot avoid the laser. You can shoot yourself out of the black hole and do a little damage. So it's actually not that bad as long as you're quick on the draw. You know, I think I'm done calling the physics of this universe into question.
Maybe Bowser's fire is black hole.
It has an infinite amount of energy. Now it's our turn to go on the offensive. Unfortunately, he's got a shield. Very much like the Tower of Yik fight back at the lake, he is immune to our attacks other than the knockback effect. Thankfully it's fair, and Black Hole also sucks him in. Him? It? She?
Maybe? I don't know. Is Fawful, like, there controlling it?
I mean, it's Peach's castle.
Yeah.
Do we want to be assigning a gender identity to a building?
Probably not.
That jaw looks pretty masculine.
It does. Yeah.
The counter for one of his attacks, as you just saw previously, is you have to roll by sliding the stylus in a circle. The trick there is don't go nuts. You're not playing Elite Beat Agents. You don't need to go as fast as you can. Just a nice, quick, but not super fast circle. It's normally enough. I remember Elite Beat Agents. Game that just destroyed my DS.
Yep.
Everyone's got one. You know, you get your DS, like, alright, I'm gonna be nice and gentle, I'm gonna keep the touchscreen nice and pristine and good looking.
Mm-hmm.
There's that one game you get that completely ruins it.
You cannot be calm and gentle in a rhythm game.
Not if you're trying to do Jumpin' Jack Flash on Ultra Expert Extreme.
Yeah, that you had to spin those spinner things really fast.
I was stuck on those for a good long time. And yours was Pokemon Ranger, right?
Yep, and Elite Beat Agents. Did play that as well.
Once the boss reaches half health, he will move the black holes in closer. Pretty much means if you don't counter all of his attacks, or at least dodge, you will get knocked in.
If he had control over the black holes, why'd he pull his black hole closer? It's a terrible idea. Maybe they just pulled each other.
It's like those statue puzzles in Twilight Princess. They just control relative to each other, so we can only do both of them. Thankfully, as long as we're good on the defense, we got lots of opportunities to do damage now. I do like this fight. It's very fast, it's very dynamic.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that's happened here so far.
I think I've only had to counter one of the attacks twice. Everything else has been unique. Now that we've got him down to just a sliver of health left, he does a bit of a desperation attack.
Black holes for everyone.
In case you were wondering, black holes scream like cougars when they suck things in.
That's terrifying.
Bet you Stephen Hawking didn't know that one. For this final phase of the fight, we just have to launch ourselves at the castle. Be careful to avoid the spikes. Well, they come out in a fairly consistent rhythm, so... more attacks. And we win.
You both just inexplicably fall out of the black holes and then they vanish.
They're powered by a black hole generator inside the castle, which we have damaged.
Yeah. It's convenient, otherwise Bowser just would have been stuck there.
We probably would have had some dungeon or mini-game used to power him up some more.
You have to, like, go into his butt and make him fart really strong to shoot himself out of the black hole.
That's classy. We've already gone to the Rump Command, though. That's where the Boats of Revival are.
See, you're already there.
This will not negatively affect the castle in any way. You can still wander around it as normal, explore, do whatever. Oh, right, that guy.
Bowser's gotta go rescue Peach? Re-kidnap? I'm not entirely sure how this works.
Stop trying to fake me out, Starlo. I know you're not actually saying anything on the bottom screen.
Just when you least expect it. Dark Bowser.
In case you forgot what their names are, they identify themselves again.
I need to be reminded. You might have forgotten.
After that awesome fight, and just wiped all memories of these other two schmoes out of your mind.
They're just some dudes chilling in Bowser's butt.
This isn't exactly a point of no return, but this is the one point where everything's kind of open. You can pretty much do every extra thing in the game, except a handful of beans. So I did. We have lots of new toys and equipment.
But first, heals.
Yes, heals are very important. Your health in the giant fight is your actual health. My test recording finished with a sliver of health. I wasn't entirely certain I was going to make it. But I did, and went into the next fight with 5 health. I did not last very long.
5 health is not a lot.
There is nothing useful in his shop. Watch in awe as I am confused by the fact that I forgot I already broke the one block in this room.
You have to get all the blocks and get all the money so you can afford all the sweet Mario and Luigi gear.
Oh, the rewards from some of the minigames are money, and I had enough to buy the best armor in the game for both of them. It's kind of disappointing. From finishing the minigame challenges, you get the Masterware, which is inferior in almost every way to the A-OK Ware.
Well, you know, could be a master, but you could still be in, like, crap condition. But if you're A-OK, nothing can go wrong.
I mean, Mario and Luigi are humble guys. They don't need to be masters or heroes. They're just regular folk, so A-OK Ware suits them well. More shortcuts. The castle is honeycombed with shortcuts for Bowser. That one leads close to the room where Midbus is still frozen, in case you missed something in the airway.
He's just playing some Mario and Luigi on his DS.
You're living his glory days. Actually, I think that was just a Game Boy. I don't think you can afford a DS.
Well, it flipped open. I guess maybe it was an SP. He also seems to have Rob's head as a hat.
Oh yeah, it does look a little like that. This had many functions, including a dark star detector and a vacuum.
It's important.
The vacuum's returning from the first game. I think his whole world domination plan is built around the fact he already had the vacuum hat. It's like, alright, what can I do with this?
It was the only thing he knew. He's like, vacuum, yeah, we'll just have Bowser vacuum everything up, and then I'll do more vacuuming and suck in the power of the Dark Star. He's gotta work on a budget here.
Oh, he's going through the big book of giant evil relics. He had to find one susceptible to vacuum power. Now we get a proper fight with Fawful. And by proper fight, I mean he dodges all of your attacks.
All you wanted to do was punch him in the face. He can't even give you that.
Since video 1, that's all I've wanted. Like most other boss fights in this game, this one is very fun. If you get hit by anything, it will take a nice chunk out of you. So, learning all the tells and whatnot is important. In my test recordings, I got repeatedly destroyed. Here, I actually stand my own. And even if you do manage to do some damage by countering here, the helmet will still just spew dark energy on Fawful and heal him.
Can't imagine how we're gonna kill him.
The swinging attack is pretty easy to dodge. You just punch him 3 times and then duck the 3rd one. The star attack is probably the most difficult. You have to pay attention to where the big star is, because you want to punch that to end the attack. We also have to watch the little stars, because if they get too close, you have to duck under them. We ate the helmet. Now it's time for Mario and Luigi to beat it up.
You vacuumed the vacuum.
And then it vacuumed us. Took away our ability to use special attacks.
No, I need that.
I do need that. How else am I supposed to trivialize the fight with Magic Window? The helmet has 2 attacks, that was the first, and you have to land on that to end the attack. It will just keep going if you jump over it. I initially told myself I wasn't going to use Magic Window to cheese the fight, but there's a very good reason to use it here. If you don't kill the helmet in 4 or 5 attacks, it will leave Bowser's stomach and go back onto Fawful's head, and he will again be immune to all attacks for another 5 turns. Nobody wants to see that. That was about half of its health. Yeah, 1200, and I did just under 600.
Magic Window is pretty beefy.
For that attack, you do have to pay attention to what color its body is while it pumps the orbs up. You kinda gotta watch 2 things at once, because while you're countering the last one, it will start pumping another round. It's a bit of a theme for this fight, is paying attention to multiple things at the same time.
And a lot of times you can get like the sound for one thing down to a rhythm while you pay attention to something else visually.
Right. We've destroyed the helmet, and now we can take on Fawful proper.
Now can you punch him in the face?
Now I can magic him in the face.
Oh, okay.
While recording the minigame video, I was running it at half, or for some attacks, quarter speed. So these special attacks, to me, are going very fast.
Whoa, the stars are getting pretty close.
Yep. They get very close. He doesn't gain any new attacks. No, I lie. He does gain one new one, which we'll see in a little bit. But the old ones get more difficult.
So Bowser just has an infinite supply of minions just stuffed inside a pocket somewhere, because when the attack is done, they walk off screen. But then when you use the attack again, he just pulls out a whole new ball of them.
Maybe he's got like a little skin pocket or something.
They're just like hiding behind his shell, it looks like.
Considering everything he eats gets massively tiny, or very small. It's massively tiny. That's a proper phrase.
Mm-hmm.
If you notice that little sound blip during that special attack, that's when I clicked off the screen by accident. The emulator does not like losing focus. This attack gets mixed up by he switches the top portals. Pretty easy to follow still.
We'll just do more magic.
Pretty much been the name of the game since the first Mario and Luigi.
Yep.
Here's his last attack. Old reliable friends, minions. The Goombas show up to help. They're okay with getting punched in the back. It's gotta time them to get between the energy orbs. And they get the final blow. That second Goomba is now level 27.
So you didn't get to punch him in the face, but the Goomba got to punch him in the face. Or, like, headbutt him or something.
The Goomba got the killing blow and will now be starring in his own game. After all that damage, Fawful assumes what I assume is his proper form. A really weird, dark, spidery thing with robot arms.
It's really bizarre. I assume that's part of the Dark Star power that he absorbed. Because I don't think that Fawful is just this black mass of energy. Maybe, I don't know, he's just hiding behind the, like, cloak and everything the whole time.
That is the end of Fawful.
Come on, Starlo. You're ruining the mood. You just beat Fawful.
Now, let's celebrate a little before we contemplate our impending doom at the hands of a fully powered Dark Star.
Or, like, go try and stop whatever you think is gonna happen. Don't just sit around and be like, I don't know, this could be pretty bad.
Now, let's have a lengthy chat.
No, he's fine. He's just gonna wander away.
As long as the Dark Star doesn't inhale Fawful, oh no, how could this happen?
Now he will gain the ultimate power! Legs!
No! Well, he still can't jump. Dark power's complete. Let's break thrones. I kind of question why he knew to break that. Is he just breaking stuff at random and went, oh, there's a passage? Or does he have, like, crazy X-ray vision?
He might.
I also wish Fawful would stop saying one thing on the bottom screen.
Seems to be Starlow's MO.
Annoying me?
Yep.
Even after I'm done playing, he continues to vex me. She. Starlow is a lady.
He just wants Peach. But the Dark Star has Peach, so go fight him.
Join us next time for the final video. After a bunch of bonus shit.